Ooh, upcoming. That's good. And we're live. Excellent. Let me just test to make sure that that is working. Pop that open. So everybody, I like to do a little test. Let me just test to make sure that we are good. All right. I can hear myself talking. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dad's Gone Bad Gaming, Thursday night edition. I have a little bit of time I wanted to throw in tonight. And the topic that I chose to pursue is going to be checking out featured bases through the portal at the Anomaly. It's something that has come up in just a passing topic in my last couple of streams, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do something a little more exploratory and a little less grindy, and just have some fun and check it out. But for right now, I am currently beginning this whole show here in the galaxy of Aptar-Kaba. Aptar-Kaba, something like that. Aptarkaba. Hello, hello. Good evening, you Thunder. Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight, my friend? Hope all's well. So as I was just saying, getting started, I think tonight I'm going to kind of take it easy, go on the chill side. I'm going to check out some featured bases, because that's something I've just never done. I've always looked at it and said, that'd be kind of cool to do, but I've never done it. So I figured, do a little exploring, hang out, just relax, that sort of thing. But I left off last night here in the 12th Galaxy, in the arm of Kuwer in Kikea Odand 15. I'm doing pretty cool. I'm okay, definitely. The weather's been pretty crazy windy in here, so whatever storm's coming through, I think it's ramping up. But you know what? It's been a good day, and I'm super happy to be able to hop online tonight and hang out, do some stuff. All right, but before I leave here, I have to make sure that I plop down a base, which I did. All right, because that's super duper important, because I wouldn't have a way to get back here, and I'd have to do that whole business all over again. But for now, let's pop out of our warp map, and I was on my way back to my freighter, which I had brought here because I was going to start exploring. So it looks like all of my frigates have returned from the fleet missions, so I suppose before I wrap up tonight I should do the debriefing and collect all the goods, because that's just free good stuff to have. Alright, so let's get on with the show here. I'm going into my freighter to double check something before I head off to bring in the, sorry, not head off to, but summon the Space Anomaly. Alright, and that is that I just wanted to take another look at this system so I can sort of wrap my head around what I want to do here, or if I want to go to a different system. I just put a temporary base down there as a placeholder, as I said, so I can get back here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to look at the system. And if you haven't installed one of these bad boys, the planetary probe unit, go ahead and activate it. And these are just super cool to have on your freighter. It really helps if you want to spec out a system. If there's undiscovered planets, it credits you for discovering all of them from the very comfort of your freighter. So first one here, I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that. Yeah, I am. I can't help myself. Yukjavi Alpha. It's a barren planet. Alright, what's this thing? This is a radioactive planet. Gamma, copper, uranium, silver. All of those I already have bases for. A bubbling planet. Ooh, I think that's an exotic, I think. And then we have how would you say that? Esnome? Esnome? I don't know. Cool. New Sob, and that is where I dropped down a base, and there you see it says temporary base. That's what I did. That's my placeholder in this entire galaxy, because I just got here last night. Oh wait, I gotta go back here. This is a dead planet, so I assume that there's not really much going on down there, but I put the base there because there's not critically bad sentinels, and there's salvage scrap, so in case I need to go hunting for some of that stuff, it'll be there. And then lastly, we have a torrid planet. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, cobalt. Excellent. Alright, we're good. I have my base here. My place mark is set, so I can go ahead and boogie on onto my freighter. And I gotta remember, you know me, I have to mantra things to myself to download or debrief those missions. But I want to get out and have some sort of fun flying around. So I need to get to the Space Anomaly. Let's check out what other players have made. So I was thinking, now that I've got past the 10th galaxy, that, you know, I should probably try to build up some kind of cool looking base and maybe showcase it in a video or something like that. Because all of my bases, although highly functional, aren't really pretty. You know, it's just like, okay, you know, like a small little habitat area. I never really thought about making my own special room and putting tables and stuff in, because I never sit down. Anyway, alright, I gotta get a little bit of distance here. But, you know, they've certainly given us the ability with all the posters that you unlock in the expeditions and things like that, as well as that guy on the Space Anomaly, the Quicksilver guy. You get a lot of those cool sort of custom things. But anyway, we're heading to the portal in the Space Anomaly. Yeah, I remember there was a glitch for a little while where you get stuck right there. It would take about 2 minutes to 3 minutes to resolve. That was annoying. Ew, and I guess while I'm here, I might as well bring news of Artemis to Nada. Nada. Alright. Here we go. Let's check out this. This is the guy here, the Quicksilver guy, where you can buy a lot of the flags and skins and posters and all that sort of stuff. You spend your Quicksilver to get all that stuff. Boop. Alright. Hello. Priest Entity Nada. Nada saw a signal. Traveler friend, did you connect with Artemis Entity? Yeah. I will tell Nada about that. Wishes to meet other travelers, but they have... It seems Artemis friend has forgotten Nada. Curious. It's good to help this entity, traveler friend, but Nada advises caution. Is this like the main storyline? This is something I never actually got around to. Another rabbit hole. Artemis Entity is a traveler entity, one like you. Nada had made them safe. They were known to Nada. This entity may be Artemis Entity, but a different iteration. Another way for Artemis Entity to be. Or fraud. The universe does not like our little home. We do not acknowledge their rules, and they would punish us. Yeah, well, I'm glad that this is around, so I appreciate you. And I get some rewards. Exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Collect them. Earned rewards at the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. That's the official name of that guy back there. Alright, but that's not why we're here. Why we're here is to go up to this gigantic portal. Oh, unique as it is. And we're looking for bases to explore. So let's go to featured. There are 5. Let's take a look at them before we start in on this. Alpha base. Alpha with an E. E-alpha. E-alpha? I don't know. It says Ryan. Community highlight. Let's check it out. Alright, this one is in Euclid. That's cool. Ryan space. That thing looks super cool. Alright. Well, let's go. Why not? Again, this is something I've been meaning to do so many times. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to do. But I'm always like head spinning with other things that I'm working on. So I'm like, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. So kind of thinking that tonight's kind of like game night, you know, just sort of open topic kind of night. Tonight's the night to get to something like that. So here we go. And the cool thing is that anybody can get to them, which is fantastic. Now, I don't know if when you go to the Space Anomaly, if it's going to give you different options than what I had. I don't know that. It'll be different for everybody. I just don't know. Because again, this is actually, I think, the first time or maybe second time I've done this. But this time, I'm going to be sightseeing. I'm a tourist. I'm traveling. Hopefully going to like Disney World or something like that. We shall see. This is Ryan's base that we're heading to. It looks sort of stylistically like maybe a medieval Japanese temple or doji or whatever you want to call it. Same, right? You haven't done this? Well, my friend, this is what it looks like. I guess we're gonna do it together. If I ever get there. This is definitely a long, long time in hyperspace. Here we go. Ooh. Alright. Walk adage. beta. Discovered by Bradford Radical. Alright, Bradford Radical. Well, I just came popping out at somebody's base. Oh, that's cool. Cool looking terminal. Oh, there it is. That's why it's like that. I see. Alright. Let's take a look. Ooh, so this planet has rings around it. That's cool. Doesn't seem too heavy on the resources. Some mountains, water. Aha! Alright, this is the way to go. That's cool. Look at all the attention that this dude paid to this. Ryan's base. Okay, Ryan. Oh, check it out. You had the portal under there. How excellent is that? But yet when you come out of the portal, you're up on top. Or at least I was that time. Excellent. Alright. Well, let's check out the stairs. This is a really cool planet. I like this. Seems a little barren, but nice light, little features. I like that. A lot of attention paid. Look at this. They look like natural steps. This is really cool. Nice pathway. Nice sort of scenic path. Done well, Ryan. I like it. This little scenic vista here. Well, maybe not high enough for that to go over this way, maybe. But anyway, alright. Let's continue on, shall we? Well, I like that. He even built it around the dihydrogen. Make it look like a dihydrogen garden. This is really cool. Alright, let's go up some more stairs. And again, this is super excellent. I really like the way that he landscaped this. And with maybe a little bit of exception here, there's very, very little overflow. So he really was able to place his stuff in without having to use his terrain manipulator too much, I think. Man, very nice. The walls, that all is super cool. Oh, that's cool too. I don't know if that's deep enough. I mean, do we have enough water here that maybe a Nautilian scanner might work in here? Because I found that not to be the case when you're in lakes. Well, hello there. This is super cool. I'm just going to take a peek around the corner before I go in. Windows are excellent. Dysfunctional? It sure is. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. This is gorgeous. Oh, my gosh. Wow, if this doesn't give me ideas. Wow. Well done, sir. That's what I have to say. Well done. This looks visually very cool. Holographic globe gadget. Is that the thing from the expedition? I don't know. This looks almost a little bit Fallout-y here if it was just a little more like scuffed up and covered with radioactive waste. Weapons terminal for weaponsmith. That's cool. Oh, the flags, man, the lights. Love it. Just loving this. Alright. This is an appearance changer. Yeah, appearance modifier. Trade terminal. Basics that y'all need in any base for it to be a good base. And look at this ladder, stairs going up. Living room. And there I was saying, I don't even put any furniture in my bases. They all look really Spartan. And this is just gorgeous. Oh man. Plants and everything. Well, I can see why it's featured. Oh man, trippy lava light thing. Trippy. I think I'll just sit here and stare at it. Kidding. But it's cool looking though. Did I miss anything? I guess there's stairs going up on this side too. Cool. Now, what do we got here? More stairs, a nice little overlook. There's the base computer over there. Normally I would think about leaving a message, but I just don't want to gum this all up, and that might be disrespectful. This is just too pretty to, you know, I don't know. What? Oh, it's a trophy artwork thing. Well, I'm not taking any of his stuff. That's not cool. Neat. Ah, that's super cool. Man. Oh, there's more stairs. There's more. And wait, there's more. That's all just visual, but it's certainly a super duper awesome visual. Another holographic globe gadget. Again, this would be like right out of Fallout if it all just looked covered in, you know, nuclear waste. Rust and all dirtied up. But yeah, very cool. Alright, so, well done, well done. Let's see why it's featured. And where's the base thing? There it is. Last started by Ryan. Well, good job, Ryan. I hope you watch this video. You're being broadcast. Yay. Since I already have bases in Euclid, I don't need to build one here unless, well, we should probably go up into space or take a look around this planet and then go up to space. I'm just going to take a quick look around for other player bases. Next bar. Alright, I guess there's a base over there too. GGZZ. Walking Dead's settlement. It's one of those settlements. Do you guys have settlements already? No, they're kind of interesting, but I kind of haven't paid attention to mine in a really long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Sentinels flattened it. Just my 2 cents. India. Insediamento. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's in Spanish or Portuguese, perhaps. And Frankfurt. Blah, 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 blah. All right. And V1-1 settlement. So there's more than one settlement on this planet. Interesting. So I guess that's what that little icon means. So this is a settlement world. I haven't really done much with settlements. You know, not really my thing. I tried it for a while. Lots and lots and lots of Sentinel fights, and I got a bunch of stuff that I could sell, which is cool. Now, you know what? Heck with that. No, I have to go back to the anomaly. That's right. Sorry for spinning around. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make everybody throw up from motion sickness. Shouldn't my ship be around here somewhere? Where is my ship? Huh. I'm not seeing it on the radar thing. It's probably just right in front of me. Anyway, I'm just going to go up here and summon it, because I have a whole bunch of those navigation scanners. Ouch! Well, that wasn't very smart. Alright, folks. Well, that is Ryan's base. I think I'm just going to pop up and fly around a little bit just to get another better look at this planet. I'm really wondering what kind of planet this is. Is this like a lush planet, or... Let's get up a little higher. Oh, there is an ocean though. Alright, that's cool. So we could set up a Atilian pad down there and do some scanning around, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying we could. Alright, let's get up into space. See what's going on in this system. Just because, like, when I go to a system, I like to really check out the whole thing, even if it's, you know, I came there to look for a base, great, found the base, but I like to profile the systems. What is all this? Oh, I just got a weird angle on freighters, okay. Speaking of freighters, let me bring in mine, because I want to use that planetary probe here and just take a quick look at the system. Then we'll jump back out and hit the Space Anomaly again. But I kind of treat this game more as an explorer, generally when I'm playing, especially freeform. I like to check things out. I think it's cool to do that. S-Class, 40 and 40. Still plenty of room to grow this ship. However, I had stopped upgrading this freighter because I was trying to get the Sentinel Dreadnought freighter, which I still have not, the Tier 3 jobber. Alright. But I'm here for a reason, and that reason is, and I highly recommend any of you who like to play this game sort of the Explorer way, to always check out the systems. You never know what kind of gems you might find, especially when someone has taken the time to build a cool base here. It's probably a good reason for it. Frozen planet, alright. No bases. Alpha base. Oh, it is a paradise planet. Most excellent. Alright, folks. Well, that, just to know then, when you come to Ryan's base, that is on a paradise planet in Amwanju, Ansi, I don't know. And it was discovered 11 months ago by Bradford Radical. And right now we're looking at the Paradise planet, where there is a base, and a cool base, a featured base, in fact. Alright, frozen planet, no bases. Stuff on them, which is cool. I mean, they all have stuff on them. Alright, and the last planet in this system is an acrid planet. There we go. And I suppose this should work if I just do this, pop into photo mode for a second, and bust out the coordinates, which are down in the lower left hand corner there. I'll try to move my camera so it's against the dark color. There we go. Stand still, so hopefully it won't be blurry if you want to check it out. But these are the actual portal glyph portal coordinates to get to the sector system, the system that Ryan's base is in. Alright, hello and welcome. Yeah, I got 5 people watching right now. How cool is that? Well, I hope everybody's having a very good evening tonight. Happy Thursday. And I am checking out player bases. That is, sorry, kind of running around in circles here. I get confused because I stream from my PlayStation, which I use this freighter in, but I also do videos from my Xbox because I can do it in HD, like that, a whole bunch. Alright, so I need to get back down to my ship. Just take one last look at this system, and then I get back down to my ship and some of the anomalies. So we're going to take a look at some of the featured player bases, because that's something I've wanted to do and just haven't. Let's see here. So this is a 3-star economy system, 1-star conflict, and it certainly seems like a great, safe place to build a base. Ryan built one here on the Paradise planet, and you can find that planet hopefully by going to the Space Anomaly and going to the portal. Let's get out of here. Alright, and speaking of getting out of here, let's get back down to my ship and go check out the next base. Alright, and I've been flying the Red Guppy in this one. This is a ship that I've had for, 6 years. Just love this ship. But I do have the one from the Expedition, Star One Runner. Very cool ship as well. Something to note about this one, just for hoo-ha's, is that I did move things around so... Nope, wrong ship. Sorry, never mind. Scratch that. Anyway, let's summon the Space Anomaly. Planetary interference. Alright, let's boogie a little bit. Get out of that icy ring, and hopefully we'll be able to stop, drop, and roll that thing in. Ta-da! Space Anomaly. Again, checking out featured bases tonight. Sort of a chill kind of hangout night. Highly recommend you do this if you haven't. I just went to Ryan's base, and it was just real pretty base. Oh gosh, you know what I should have done? I should have taken a selfie. Stand in front of his base and wave. And snapshot. I'll try to do that on the next one. Alright, pop out. There we go, the Space Anomaly yet again. Love the Space Anomaly. It's just a brilliant way to accommodate upgrading your traveler and your stuff and your bases and all of it. Alright, so you go to the Space Anomaly, you run up these stairs here, and you go to their ginormous portal. You get up to it, just kind of walking you through it here. Go to featured. Bing! Alright, and we just did Ryan's base, which was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous base. What's this one? Nerozy. This is Polestar Potions and Apothecary. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see. Deathly Green Anomaly? Oh my. And this is in some galaxy I've never been in before. Is it Dorajang? Is the Dorajang galaxy? Well, wherever that is, we're inbound. Built in custom difficulty. I wonder if you're in custom difficulty if you get access to more textures and part pieces. I don't know, but here we go. We're on our way to the next base. Some sort of a potions shop on, seems to be some sort of a New Zealand looking type planet, you know, really overgrown. Like to see that. I do wonder what galaxy this actually is, numerically speaking. How far out am I jumping? Might be a good question. How unique is this place we're going? I don't know. I mean, obviously the build that he did is going to be pretty excellent because it got featured. So, let us see. Alright. Hooey, the wind is blowing. Probably can't hear it, but the windows are rattling a little bit here. It's just picking up, like we're supposed to have a storm roll in tomorrow night. And I think it's one of those like slow-moving jobbers that are just like, hey, we're going to get windy for a couple days first, just to make sure you know we're coming. It's getting all cold and stuff. So I guess in New England, winter is still kicking, or it will be. At least in the mid to northern New England, I suspect. Alright, I'm going to stop complaining about the weather. I can go to any planet I want and experience any weather I want. That's the beauty. There we go. Man, load times are going long tonight. Alright, here we go. Luna Paradiso. Chimera Corp. Luna Paradiso Systems. Discovered by Maximus 88. Chimera Corp. My oh my, what is this all about? Whoa. Alright, I'm going to have to back up a little bit for this. Run away, run away. Name that movie. Oh, aggressive animals around here. Ah, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my dear Lord. That is amazing. Wow. Alright, so I said I was going to do it. Let me do it first. First, switch view. Hello. And then we're going to turn around. There we go. And we're going to take a picture. Here. Just to prove I was there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, by the way, I haven't fixed everything in my ship here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get around to that. Alright, let's try that again. Let's adjust the effect a little bit. Switch over, get field of view, we'll widen that up a little bit. There we go. Alright, save effects, move into position, take a screenshot. Well now, apparently it likes to blank me out while I do that. Interesting. Alright, I apologize for that interruption. I was really trying to take a screenshot. And that weird graphic on my screen. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, alright, let's get back to it. And let's get out of third person, because it's just much easier for me to drive, old guy and all. Ooh, look at that. Well, let's find out who we owe all the credit to for this gorgeous base. Neurosi. Alright, actually we knew that. We figured that out before. Polestar Potions and Apothecary. Well, hello. Look at these trees all around here too. Everything's enormous. This is an exotic planet. That was one of the features of exotic planets, where there's extra-sized flora and fauna. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take a little walk around here, because it looks like they put so much detail into this. Man, that's beautiful. Ah, Galaxy 18. Why, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. How about that? Inadvertently, I discovered a new galaxy. I made my way to a new galaxy. Look at this, and all the mushrooms, and dang. Most impressive. And we haven't even gone inside yet. Let's do that. Alright, up the stairs. Can't walk in a straight line. It's not the game, it's me. Complete user error. Man, oh man, look at this. This is fantastic. Almost Skyrim-y. Wow. Yeah, attention to detail. This man's an artist. Very well done. Right down to the glowing weird shell lights on the wall. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is just wonderful. Yeah, thank you for building it. But wait, there's more. There's an upstairs too. Oh, check this out. Oh, there's nip buds. There's nip buds hiding out. Oh, I don't have my... Oh, that's right. Everything's broken in my... My hazmat gauntlets are required because mine are broken from galaxy jumping. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, anyway. I'll get around to fixing that stuff. I just don't want to waste live airtime doing that if I don't have to. Oh man, nice bedroom. Dudes, check this out. This is so cool. I bet this person plays Skyrim. I'll say that too. Right, wait a minute. Am I hung up on something? Can I not walk over here? There we go. Planets and crates, but much, oh man, wonderful. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Well done. Well, the chairs are a little bit rough in there. Let me turn around and take a sort of an outside the room look. This chair here is kind of in the way, or maybe I'm just an idiot. Well, we know that, but oh, look, it's even got a little clock thing. How cool is that? Wow. All right. Archway and everything. Oh man. Well, I don't think I have access to all these parts. That is absolutely gorgeous. Turn around, take another parting look here. Man, well done. And this might be someplace, since I'm here, I really need to drop a base here somewhere. I mean, not right on his, obviously, that wouldn't be very nice, but I'm sure I can find someplace else to drop one. Again, it didn't seem to summon my ship in. I don't know, should I be worried about a stampede? What's going on here? Who are you? Something, probably, what does autotrophic mean? Nutrient source, oh, okay, root source, nodes, age, sound, it scanned a tree. It's like, wait a minute, that can't be right. Biological entity, alright, see how he's got that green paw, that means he's not probably going to come after me. This is great. He's a pollen eater. Alright. Let's go take a look around. These trees are great. Alright, as I trash my ship taking off, let's just slow down and take a look here. This is a paradise planet. Plenty of foliage as far as planets go in this game. Unlike Ark, which is just super dense, but, you know, that is what it is. A whole different thing. I'm not seeing a whole lot of different bases in this system, if any. Huh. Alright. What's this place? Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother with that. I wonder if there might be a trade outpost. Oh, hell yeah. Why can't I scan for that? Wait a minute, why can't I scan for that? That is over here. Scan for trading outpost. It is detected. Is it on this world? I hope. I think it is. Alright, let's tag that and we'll go there. It's a weird looking trading outpost icon. I wonder if they updated that. I'm just going to hop up in this state. Oh, it's close by. And hop back down. I generally like to, if I'm just popping off a one-off, either put down a base on the trading outpost itself, because that's just kind of easy. Don't have to do a whole lot of work for that. But it's also curious to see. I wonder what's going to come flying by here. Any power source around? That away. Alright, heck with it. I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, I gotta build the base first. I'm a dumbass. Alright, I'll just put the base down here. It doesn't really matter. I just really need to have a landing point in this galaxy so I can get back to it. That's the real point. And I'll just call it temp base because I'm going to come back here later and put a base up. Because I do want to get to all the bases. That still might take me a little while. I've done 2.5 hours, so we'll see. Saving in progress. I'm sorry, just go. Yay! Alright, my new base. And we'll just name it temporary base. Bang, bang. There we go. Temporary base. this is a very cool planet, so I'm going to definitely come back here. And it's a new galaxy to me. It's just excellent. And while we're here... Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Man, oh my gosh. Oh, that's right, all my technology is shot. Let's see, can I make that jump all the way up there? The only reason I'm really going up here is to just take one look at... Oh my god. Guys, tonight's not my night. Apparently I can't quite do anything. Let's try it here. Alright. Finally. There we go. It'd be cool if like some really crazy ship just landed here while we're doing this. That would be super cool. But we've got our base put down, so I can get out of here if I want to. B-class, 33. Not that interesting. Alright, let's just scoot on out. I laid down a base. Let's go check out the next featured base. And, as before, thank you, Neurosi, for putting this base out here and allowing me to get to the 16th galaxy. And I love this planet. This is cool. Oh, you know what? I should bring my freighter and just take a quick look at the system because I'm that guy. I'm super methodical and I like to do things. Gain a fair amount of as much information as I can get. A nuclear planet. Most excellent. And it's emerald. So we're in a green star system. Interesting. Freighter, come hither. Kind of playing this like, you know, a little bit on the Explorer, Jacques Cousteau kind of style. Like, yeah, of course I want to check everything out. Really, if I was doing this, I would also be looking for organic frigates and probably popping off the pirate freighter attack to see what freighters in the system as well. That's sort of my normal Explorer mode. Just to check everything out. Oh, I can't believe that. Did I miss that? I missed it. Getting old there, fellers. And again, planetary scanner. Probe. Call it probe. Yes, there we go. It's a probe. Anyway, here we go. Let's take a look at this system in galaxy number 18. 18, yes. Is the Dorian galaxy, which is number 18. Alright. We have a metallurgic planet. That's a new one. Discovered by Maximus 88. A metallurgic planet. You guys heard of that one before? It's got emerald, gold, magnetized ferrite, and sentinels on the high level. Red. What is that all about? Red Necron Tau. Discovered by Check 13OA. Alright. It's a plated planet. What the heck is a plated planet? Emerald, gold, and magnetized ferrite. No sign of sentinels there. Plated. And it's red. I wonder if that was the players doing that, if they have some ability to tag it in different colors. Now, okay, Endor, really? I love Star Wars. Green, and oh, I get it. If you put the name of the color in those brackety things, then it will change the color in the text. I learned something. How awesome is that? Anyway, Endor, a caustic planet. Again, new to me. And this one has dissonance, which means it's going to have the corrupted sentinels on board. Very cool. So this is a cool system. I think I might want to come back here and really do some exploring, like check out those things I was talking about. Alright, but we're going to finish checking out the bases first. But so far, this is the second system and galaxy I would think I would want to come back to. What is this? A deathly green anomaly as a planet type? Wow. Oh, how cool is that? That's where he put his base, the Polestar Potions and Apothecary, and one other bases. So there's two bases down there. One is probably mine. Because I just put it there at that trading outpost. Deathly green anomaly, though. That is really neat. Like, oh my gosh. And it's emerald, ammonia, and silver. Alright. We'll be coming back. A gamma intensive planet. Gamma root, emerald, uranium, and salt. This is super cool. Again, planet types I have not seen before. Pelagius. Well, now, I believe that that is a lift, at least out of a bunch of things, but the first one that comes to mind is Skyrim. Legis the Mad, staff of, what the heck was it? Wabberjack, that's what it was. And New Sog, discovered by Bat Hat Harry. Hey, Bat Hat Harry, I like your tag, that's cool. Bat Hat Harry. Excellent. And this is a nuclear planet. I've seen those before. So, anyway, a fairly minimally settled system, which is cool. 18th galaxy, cool. Yeah, there we go. How about that? So, all right, excellent. So far, this is going to be the one I'm going to want to come back to. And hold on, let me just check my glyph portal to. Because I've been naming the bases the same thing. I got to get it right. Well, it's going to say which galaxy it's in, but I'm just going to double check it anyway. Sorry, you know me, methodical guy. Temporary base, current system. Yep, we're good. Okay, excellent. That's the one that we're going to want to come back to. No need for the portal right now. Oh man, I wonder how good the missions might be in this. I don't know, but we're coming back here. Thank you for setting that base up. That was something cool. That is a very cool find. Alright. Let's get back up into space. Summon the anomaly. I think I gotta scoot out a little bit. There's there we go. Man, both of those bases are just fantastic. I probably should whip out the thesaurus and come up with some better, wonderful, superfluous, mind-blowing. Well done. Might have to at some point explore how it is that one can build with access to more pieces than what's just available, or if they were actually using them and just colored them in some way. I don't know. They seem to have textures that I do not seem to have. So there must be some kind of creative mode like that that allows them to do it. Anyway, I'm not going to get too deep off track with that idea right now, at least. Again, Space Anomaly, doing a lot of zigzagging around to get to the Space Anomaly's Ginormous Portal. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we have clicked on Featured. We have seen Ryan's base. We have seen Neurozi's base. What's next? Wizard's Rest by Ray Reynolds. Alright. Ray Reynolds. Let's see. Alright, you're in Euclid. That's interesting. You're on a viridescent planet. Alright. And it was built in creative difficulty. Whatever that means, I'm going to have to start exploring that. I do love to build. That's that. Building for me in video games is like, it's a must. It's like, I'm really attracted to games that allow you to build and grind like that. Skyrim was just a special case because the houses there were sort of super prefab, so there wasn't a lot of variety or diversity there. However, you take a game like Ark, where there's a great deal of diversity, or like Conan Exiles, good deal of diversity there. That game had a pretty deep construction technology tree. So, in this game here, you can, obviously you can build some pretty cool stuff. So that's just excellent. I'm really glad I chose to do this tonight. It's a nice sort of shifting of the gears. Again, I'll end this up by going back to that galaxy I was just at, the 18th galaxy. Probably should look a little bit up on the wiki to see what they have to say about it, but clearly that guy found an exotic planet with an exotic biome, and that's, or mega exotic, I think is what it's called, or ultra exotic, I don't know. I was reading about that the other night, and some planets have that, where you're going to see abnormally large features, whether it's going to be like rocks or plants or creatures or whatever. That's one of the many aspects that these exotic planets have to offer. Alright, here we go. Next base. Notlinson V27, discovered by Vithai. Hope I'm saying that right. And weather warning, superheated rainstorm approaching. Most excellent. Alright, let me move. Why can't I move? Because my back is to a wall. And I'm pinned in by some gear. Alright. Well, let's fly over that. There we go. Whoa. Man, I shoot those things every time I see them. This is super cool too. Wizard's Rest, featured base last edited by Ray Reynolds. Hey Ray Reynolds, smile, you're alive. No, actually, well, I'll wait till I get outside. New planetary record, hottest temperature. Oh my goodness, this is a cooker. Interesting. And all of my, wait, am I stuck in here? No, there we go. Oh, this is so cool. Rugs bundled up. Ooh. Stairs leading down to some water, or is that water? Or is that just a big drop? Well, let's not fall off there for right now. No, that's not water. It's just really hard to see here because this planet is ridiculously hot. I mean ridiculously hot. Let's take a look at, oh my god, look at all this detail. That clockwork geary thing, like that is super, super awesome. Oh man. I keep an eye on my hazard protection while I'm standing out here. Super cool features of this base. Alright, let's get back inside. Yes. And we have a fireplace. Some trophies on it. Little atlas stand. Oh, that's neat. Fire, another little atlas stand. I wonder if this dude has like those music machine thingies, or those music things you can build. Alright, anyway, let's go out this door. See what's this way. There's another. If it was a door. But it is not. Alright, so I guess that's the extent of it. Oh, but it's super visually packed in tight with all kinds of cool looking things. Like, what the heck are those? I can see that. Try to get a little close to them, but they're pulsating with energy or something. I don't know. Alright, well, let's see. Everything's all charged up, so let's go outside. Is there a roof we can get up onto? Ow. Did I just jump over the building? I think I did. Okay. Oh, that thing's neat. Oh man, well done. That's some weird, I don't know where that's going or what that's all about. Did they put in a landing pad or anything? Look at these settlements, right? More settlements. There's a whole bunch of settlements around here. Settlement, Yog 42s. Kanoa Farada, 2009's settlement? Did they build it in 2009? No, the game wasn't even alive in 2009. Donna Winchester settlement. Acrylic Gua 3's settlement. Well, hello everybody. Just give you all a shout out because, you know, you were here and you obviously built a base and it looks cool. I wonder what it's going to look like from down here. I don't know if there's critters. Man, I am roasting on this planet. Iridescent planet. With sentinels. Alright, here we go. The one thing about the iridescent planets that I noted is when it's not storming and being all crazy out, they're actually really pretty. Valuable blood. Interesting. Now I'd shoot him up. There's a sentinel right there. Don't even want to bother with that business. Nope. No sir. But I do want to get into my ship. Again, a lot of settlements here. Interesting. Lots of settlements. Whoa. What was that? Like one of those floating islands or something? Oh, that's their base. Oh, now that makes it all the more cool. One of those floating bases. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can keep my camera on it as I rotate around it here. Oh, man. Excellent, dude. Excellent. Alright, we're in Euclid, so I don't need to drop a base. So that's fine. So, let's get up into space. I'm going to summon my freighter and profile the system, although I probably could just look at the planets from here, but I'm not sure I'm going to get them all. Flourishing planet. Flourishing, that sounds positive. And get a radar lock on him. Get a little closer, maybe. Nujuk. Nujuk. Discovered by Brandy 1308. Scalding planet. Huh. How about it? And just for hoo-has, I will go to the starbase, so at least I will have that tagged back into this system. While I'm at it, what do we know about this system? 2-star economy, 1-star conflict. It is a Viking system. It is a water-based system, and we are about 300,000 light years from the core. Excellent. Okay. Not really super important other than saying that that base was super cool. You know, a sort of flying castle kind of idea, I suppose, about it. But let's go ahead and bring in the anomaly. We still have 2 more bases to check out. I feel super accomplished. Like, yes, I finally can cross that off my bucket list. Then I can keep an eye on it. If I see any new ones pop up, I'll go check those out too. But again, we are checking out featured bases. To do that, you have to go to the Space Anomaly. So to the Space Anomaly we shall go. Now it's been a while since I picked up my free emergency signal scanner. Was it free? Ah yes, that's a train, by the way, not an earthquake, just in case you're curious. And it's telling me to go talk to Helios because he has opportunities each week to provide a free emergency signal scanner. And I want my free one. Although, I only really need one, as I've shown in a video recently that I put out, based on a pro tip of a comment from one of my viewers who said that you only need one of these, and just when you activate them, first thing is stuff it right into your personal refiner, and you will not ever need to buy another one. What I'm showing you here is that you don't even need to buy one. Oh, or maybe not. Wait. Here I am talking about all this and I wasn't paying attention. I hit the wrong darn button. Let's get back in here. Don't want to talk about their past. I want to talk about derelict freighters. Ah, you heard. Yes, I have acquired an emergency signal scanner from a distant iteration. It is yours if you wish to see the fate of those past. Just like that. Bang, your free emergency signal scanner. Alrighty. But we're going to boogie over to the portal because that's really why we're here. I won't say I like to, but I always get stuck going down rabbit holes. So, you know, oh, shiny thing. Dodge off this way and that. Get off track. But that's part of this game. There's so much that you could do. Which makes it kind of wonderful. Alright, here we are again. And we're going to click on Featured. Now we've already seen Ryan's base, which is super awesome. Nero's base, which is really cool, like very organic-y. It's like a forest in a base in a tree. It almost looks like that. It's very cool. Very cool forest there too. We have seen the Wizard's Rest on a floating island. What's this? Last egg from the first dragon UD-22 Cacass. Emerald! Crisscross applesauce. Or apple SOS. We'll call it applesauce because I think that's probably what they meant. Crisscross applesauce space. And that is in Eissentam, the 10th galaxy. Built in normal difficulty. And the graphic looks very cool. Let's check it out. Off we go into the wild blue yonder here. And feel free to click on the like button, which I just did. Yes, that's the pandering part of this whole thing. Anyway, moving forward, we are now jumping to Eissentam Galaxy number 10. Check out somebody's player base that they made in normal mode, which I'm hopeful that this is the kind of base that's made up of parts that someone like me might have access to. Not to say I don't, I probably do, and I'm just not aware of it. So this is base number 4 out of 5 that I'm checking out. There are only 5 featured bases that I could see. And then after that, I'm going to zip back to Galaxy 18 and plop a base down there. And check that sector out. Because that's what I feel like doing, and I think that that's the right thing to do, because I've never been out to Galaxy number 18. And it's very fitting that just last night I made it out to Galaxy 11 and 12. Mind you, there was a couple game crashes, but we'll live. Thunder was there. He got to see firsthand my head explode. Well, hear my head explode as I had to restart. Don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Twice. Oh, it's like the game's listening. Oh no. Alright, here we are at UD22. Unification Day 2022 system. Discovered by Eissentam. sorry, not good with names. What is this? This is very, very cool. Wow. Wow, this is wicked. This is amazing. Triangle pieces all crissy-crossed, and man, oh, that is super cool. Oops, oh, oh. Alright, I'm guessing that there's some sort of a maze or something out here from what I could tell in the base picture, but I don't think there's a way in, at least not here, unless I... Yeah, let's take a fly up here and see if there's any way to get into this thing, or if there's any... Not... Alright, we're on top of the world here. Well, at least we can take a look out and about. Whoa. What is all that? Man. It's almost hard to even tell what I'm looking at there. Holy cow, that's cool. So there's a maze. How about it? Huh. A maze and then a huge, huge wall at the edge of it. Wonder if the thing's like, okay, I dare you to try to get out of my base. Make it to that save point over there. See anything else in the maze? Or specifically a way out? Oh, that's the way out over there, I think, because that puts me behind that wall. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, ooh. I think I see a way out. Alright, and I can get to that way out. Just for hoo-ha's, going this way. Watch as I break my legs. Oh, this is more cool than I thought. It's sort of an optical illusion. Yup. Oh, that is excellent. Holy cow, man. Wow. Okay, I'll play ball. Is there going to be some like a huge minotaur at the end of this that's going to chop my head off? Man. Wow. I probably have a better view from that mountain over there. This is super neat. Did he put that there? And probably increase the size of it, because I think that's a decoration. Buildable decoration in the bases. And he put 1, 2, 3, there's probably one in the backside. Yep, there is 4. Man, I bet this took a real long time to place all this stuff. I would have messed it up, I'm sure, 1,000 times and given up. But I'm wondering if he hid stuff in there. It's be interesting to see, I suppose. This is really neat, I gotta say. Nope. Alright. There's the base computer. Just missed that wall. I probably would have broke my chin on it if that was me. Can I see anything else inside of there? Is there anything else in there? And that's crisscross applesauce. Spelled kinda funny. That's it. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get up on that mountain and just take a nice sort of selfie. Let's see here. Where's that mountain? Huh. Again, the distance and perspective on this is a little bit silly, but I'm going to go back up top because I got the best view from up there, and it really flattens out the... Am I going to make it up there? Am I going to make it up? Make it up, make it up, make it up, make it up. Yes. Okay. Didn't put anything cool up here, did he? Aside from all this crisscrossy stuff. Wow. It's super impressive because those create an optical illusion a little bit, at least for me, but I'm old and my eyes go all crisscross looking at this stuff, crisscross applesauce, you know, where that could be just one solid wall, but it's not, which is very excellent. Notably, again, I don't see any landing bay. Oh, wait a second. Is that somebody's ship? Is there somebody else here? Landed pilot. No doubt. Alright, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I just gotta look. I gotta look. Oh, he's going away. No, don't go away. No. I don't think it was a player. If it was a player, there would have been an icon. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, there's a player. Wouldn't that be super cool? This base is mind-blowing. Really, really well done. Like somebody who really wanted to give us something really impressive to look at. Alright, I know this is bigger than I think it is, and I mean, this is massive. I want to head off in this direction here. Don't get confused. This is zigzag my way out. And since all my technologies are trashed in my exosuit, probably should fix all that stuff. Starship's good. Not gonna do that now though. I just want to get some distance here so that I can take a peek back. Distance, a little height. I can run backwards. Why not? Man, that is so cool. Fine. Alright, let's do this. Selfie time. As I'm dying. Maybe I should get all my technologies all straightened out. There we go. And then let's take a picture. Okay, and those are the planetary coordinates in the lower left there. And because I can, there we go. That's not rendering super well because I'm kind of far away from it. But that's okay. You get the idea. I did get to explore it, so we're good there. And just for fun, let's wave. Hello. All right. Anything interesting going on this planet? Lots of resources lying around. And again, settlements. That's 2 without looking at Al Icarus 36. Is that right? I think I've seen that dude before. Earth bases, maybe. I don't know. And X is settlements. Okay. There's another one. We got over there. BWOB 112s. Hey, dude. I think this is the full thing. Stormborn, which is warning. Oh, warning. Get it? Warning X26s. Sorry. Sort of odd little spellings of these sorts of words. All right. Let's bring in our ship. Now we've only got one more. We've made it through 4 of these featured bases. All of them super cool, super excellent. And there's a couple of gold mines in there if you're trying to get to a new galaxy as well. One of them will take you to the 18th galaxy, as my friend here, You Thunder, pointed out. And that's a new one to me, which is where I'm going to end today's sort of journey, is going back that way and just, putting everything in order, building a little bit better of a base there, because I do like to build bases. It's sort of my thing. If I showed you, and if I should do a video where I just go through all my bases, which might be a little bit on the boring side, but I think that it's just really cool to see people's bases, and mine are all absolutely function driven. So usually they're big, huge mines with ridiculous amounts of extractors and storage containers and just the basics, star pad, and a save terminal, a trade terminal, a teleporter, that sort of thing. But alright, here we go. We are going to go check out the last of the featured bases at the portal in the Space Anomaly. Thank y'all for coming along and watching while we do this. This is something anybody can do. I don't know if, as I was saying earlier, I don't know if when you come to the Space Anomaly, if it's completely random or if they're we all get the same sort of serving of potential featured bases that we can go to. Don't know. But for me, at least, I found 5. And though I don't like being in third-person mode, I'm going to grin and bear it at least for a little bit here. It seemed to run a little straighter. Oh, that's helpful. Alright, so again, this is the Ginormous Portal in the Space Anomaly. This is where you want to go if you want to check out some of these featured bases. And I'm assuming these are people that, you know, maybe got voted through the community or something like that. But here we go. But whatever the case may be, all of these bases so far have just been far out, totally cool, excellent bases. You know, this sort of dojo-y kind of looking Japanese, medieval Japanese style. This one here by Nerosi, want to point out that that one is in the 18th galaxy. So if you're looking for an 18th galaxy, Polestar Potions and Apothecary might be for you. Alright. And we checked out the Wizard's Nest, which is a simple but yet very cool looking little base on top of a floating island on a very cool planet. And now we just came from Crisscross Applesauce's base, which is in Euclid, but it's a really interesting base. Really took up ground features, and you can kind of see on the picture here that it's like a concentric rings around it of maze, which is very cool. I don't mean corn, I mean like maze as in labyrinth, just to be clear. And it's just really pretty. It's just rolled done. You know, someone had a vision and they made a really interesting, nifty looking base. But we're on to the last of our bases to look at tonight, which is the Butterfly House by Pharaoh. Let's see what this has to offer. Alright. It's on an Arctic planet. Okay, another cold planet. There we go. And this is in the Kikol-Galar Galaxy, which I think is number 5 or something like that. I've been there. I have a base there. It was built in normal difficulty, so we shall see. But their base snapshot looks wicked cool. It's like a fishing village community thing. I don't know. Maybe another sort of Fallout-esque sort of thing, except everything in No Man's Sky is all pretty and clean. It's not covered in dirt, but nonetheless. And Fallout's a very, very cool game too. Don't know if you guys all play that or have played it, but Fallout's a pretty cool game. Pick any one of them. You know, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, 76. New Vegas probably is, I think, the most colorful of them. It's definitely got a lot to do there. Lots of factions in it. But I'm not talking about Fallout tonight, so I'm going to try to stay on. Morning, hope all is well. Hey, Andy, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome to town. So far, yeah, having a perfectly good Thursday night, hanging out. Kind of taking it kind of chill tonight, so I've been going to check out featured bases through the portal at the Space Anomaly. I think, as you might recall, been through here a few times. I'm like, you know, I should go do that. Well, I've been saying I should go do that for years, so tonight's the night. Figured to take a more chill approach instead of hammering stuff out. You know, no grinding. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, do things, do stuff. And once I'm done looking at these bases, I'm going to go back out to that 18th galaxy and build up my base, because it was a really cool planet that someone found out there. Nerosi, through this terminal you can get there. I was just showing that. But anyway, this is the 5th of the player bases that have made it onto the featured bases. And let's see, what am I looking at? Am I underground? Did I get like teleported into some of the... This could be funny. Alright, I think we're okay here. Well, can I get out that way, or what is going on there? Huh. Alright. Let's try it this way. First off, let's get out of third-person mode, because I don't like looking through halfway through walls. Alright, that's a little better. Now, I'm guessing I should be able to get through down that way. So, I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, this is weird. Help, I'm stuck. I feel like I probably am inside when I shouldn't be. I think they may be intended for this to be more of a outdoorsy thing. So I'm going to fire up my terrain manipulator. I'm guessing that that's what they did here. That, by the way, no, cannot alter terrain. I could be in some trouble. I could be in some trouble here. Because of the terrain, I'm going to have to find some way out of here. Can't crouch. Oh, goodness. Well, this would certainly be a miserable ending to a fun night if I got stuck in here. So it looks like I am. Seriously, I can't use my terrain manipulator, so I can't blast my way out. I might have to actually reload my restore point. I think I'm completely screwed. I can't crouch. Can I? No, I cannot. And I'm stuck inside. Well, that stinks. Let me just make sure. Let me just check all the corners here and see if I can't find some way out of this. But I'm pretty sure we're stuck underneath the base. And when I mean stuck, I mean really stuck, like as in trapped stuck. I see what they did here. They put the landing pad in. You can see the edges of it. But a very unintentional side effect of this particular base is apparently that you get stuck. Those stairs, I'm looking at the underside of it, but I'm willing to bet you're supposed to be able to walk up those stairs. I really want to see this base. Alright, not going to waste any time. We're going to reload and hit it again. Oh, 2 a.m. Well, thank you for joining, Eddie. I'm super happy you're here, but dude, 2 a.m. That's pretty late. Or early. That's pretty early. I don't even know what to say to that. Well, good morning. How about that? No, we're going to reload restore point, and hopefully that'll get us out of here. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter how far back this puts me because I haven't been building anything or doing anything that I really need to save other than just shooting the video from everywhere I go. And so that's easy peasy. But again, I made it to the 5th base, and it out of the teleported me underneath or into the basement, if you will, and I wasn't able to get out. I couldn't see what the base looked like. So I'm going to try it again, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we don't have one of those situations. You know, those situations like we had last night. Sort of. But that was a full crash. I had to actually stop the stream. I shouldn't say, yeah, it was a full crash, so I had to stop the stream twice, and I don't want to have to do that again. That was poopy. No bueno. Wow, I can't believe it. There's actually 6 people watching right now. Hey, everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all a bunch. Yep, and so again, we've already checked out 4 of the bases, and we're just having a wee bit of a teleportation issue getting into the 5th one. However, I'm a very determined person. If I can stay on track with anything. So, let's go back up into the Space Anomaly. Sometimes it gives me a chance to say it all over again. And go to the big old ginormous portal. There we go. And let's pop it. So, again, huge portal. Go to featured. And again, this is something that I've been looking at for a while, and I've just wanted to do it. And we've already done 4 of these bases. We've been to Ryan's, Nerosi's, Ray Reynolds, Crisscross Applesauce. Now, Pharaoh, Bud, we're trying to get to you. Interestingly, you can see where the landing pad is there. So I was stuck somewhere under the landing pad on that outcropping of either an island or an archipelago or whatever the heck you want to call it. This is the butterfly house. Let's see if we can't get to the butterfly house, the right side of it. I got teleported into my freighter once. Yep, sometimes the game does some funny things. You know, love No Man's Sky, but some of those funny things are funny. Although I didn't really love some of the freighter glitches that would happen, especially if I was playing online with a friend or something like that, and I'd have them over onto my freighter, and sometimes something weird would happen, and they would just fall through the floor and out into outer space. And it's no fun. That's no fun, especially when you have to go find your grave. It's doable, but it's a pain in the butt. So I haven't really been having people over, so to speak, for dinner since I saw that thing happening. So, but I'm certainly willing to try again. It's sort of like, yeah, come aboard someone else's freighter at your own risk. They don't put seatbelts on these things, and if you got a lot of stuff in your inventory, you might lose it. But besides that, sure. And notably, that glitch also happened when I was grouped with these people. So I don't know if it was part of the grouping code or not, but hopefully they fixed that. I'm just too sort of butthurt by that to want to try it again, at least at the moment. And again, I don't usually have friends over to my freighter, but sometimes I do. Well now, looks to me like it just popped me right back into the same spot I was. That's no good. In fact, that just sucks. And again, I can't blast my way out. I can't get through the floor. Huh. Bummer. Can I get down these stairs? No. Oh man, so close, yet so far. What if I hug the wall? Can I get down there? Nope. I can't shoot the floor. I can't get this stuff out of my way. Well, my friends, I don't know what to say. I am stuck. Well, I don't think it was intentional. I'm sure the player didn't mean it, but one thing I have found, I guess there's a talking point here, and that is that sometimes when you build your bases and offer... Oh, but this creature can get in and out of here. Apparently I can't. When you build your bases, you probably shouldn't rely on having to use your terrain manipulator to forge out a space for it, because at least this is why, and I could be wrong, but this is my experience with it. Sometimes, and I'm going to go ahead to my restore point here just to get out of here. Sometimes when you do that, the terrain will spawn back in after you log out, and maybe you've been, inactive for a day or two, whatever the case may be. Sometimes the terrain respawns and just absolutely wrecks your ability to be mobile throughout your own bases, or in this case, other bases. Hey, Richie, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I've been banging out going to the different featured bases as something that I've wanted to do for a whole bunch of time, and I successfully have gotten to 4 of them, and I really highly recommend if you guys want to check them out. They're really pretty. Or if you want to watch this video after it's done streaming, you can go back to the beginning or whatever. You can check them out. Again, I know it's in SDs because I'm not coming off my PlayStation, but sooner or later I will get it all straightened out on my Xbox and we'll be good to go there. Anyway, reloading progress. I don't know, what do you guys think? You think I should try it one more time, and you think it's just going to continuously dump me in that spot? Oh boy. Well, the 3rd time was what it took last night, so I'll give it one more try. Just one more, and then I give up. And I give up. And then I will go back to the 18th galaxy, which was a super duper cool thing. And I'm going to talk about that again just for a second once I get back up to the mega portal here. Because, again, anyone watching, if you haven't jumped galaxies, I think at the moment, and I don't know if this is stable or constant for everybody, but if you go to featured, this one right here, the Pole Star Potions and Apothecary, created by Neurosi, is in the 18th galaxy, and it's on an exotic planet that has really weird, cool stuff. And I mean, if you look at this picture closely, it looks sort of like a base made into a tree. It actually technically isn't. The base probably a no-go. I totally agree with you on that one. However, I really want to see it. So, one last try. Just one last try. And, maybe this is the definition of insanity. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and give it one last try. And then off to Galaxy 18. Check out that really cool planet I was just talking about. And build up a little bit of a base out there. But again, these featured bases are very cool. If you've been with me the whole stream, or at least for some of it, you have seen some of them. But all of them, highly creative, really, really pretty planets, interesting places. Like the iridescent planet, the one was on there. It wasn't an exotic planet, but it was the hottest planet I've ever stepped foot on, and I've been on a lot of planets. I mean, I played for 6 years plus, so definitely I've seen a lot. Definitely seen a lot. Anyway, getting back to it, this is our last run, whether sink or swim, last run at trying to get to that 5th player base, which looks like it has a bit of an issue as far as being able to teleport there. I suppose I could try to hit it by going through a glyph portal. Now that's something I could try, but we'll see. It might be a little too aggressive for my tastes, and that would require me to have to fiddle around. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. I could take a picture with my phone. Hold on, let me get my phone. Maybe we'll do that. There we go. Once you have a problem, and I clearly have a problem here. Yep. sure it wasn't intended, but I cannot actually teleport to this base. I don't know if any of you guys are online. You want to give it a try? I don't know, but I can't get there right now. So, alright. What do? I go to here, and I take a screenshot. And then I get to my phone, because I am determined. If I can get there, I'm going to try. Despite their greatest efforts to make it so I cannot, I'm still going to try. Alright, let's take a picture of the coordinates. The lower left-hand corner. Picture taken. Did you hear that? That was my phone. Alright, and then we go to my... Now I need to get to a glyph portal. So, that shouldn't be that much of a problem. I hate having to do that, but hey, it's better than a crash, right? I really want to see that base. Like, that looks like a really cool base. It looked like sort of a Bar Harbor out of Fallout 4? Yeah, Fallout 4, one of the DLCs. It didn't obviously look all Fallouted out, but the general idea of it being like a little fishing community kind of thing. So we shall see. And you know, I don't even know which of those bases I think is the coolest, because they were all pretty cool. Like, I think the first two, like that big dojo one, that was super cool. I mean, they're all cool, you know, I don't know. Hard to rate, because they're cool in different ways. But I guess I'm going to have to say the one that was in the 18th Galaxy is the coolest, because you get to go to the 18th Galaxy, and that's the first exotic that I recall finding that has megafauna, which is cool. Which is very cool. And we'll be getting to that in a little bit. But I'm still going to try to hunt this one down, because I think I would like to see it. So what I'm going to do is, since I know it's in Euclid, I'm going to go back to that Ginormous Portal. I'm going to go to one of my glyph portal bases, so that I should be able to just rock and roll this out. Because I am determined. Perhaps crazy, but I'm definitely determined to check this base out. He made it to featured. It's got to be cool, because it's in the company of a lot of cool bases. So, instead we'll go to my bases. And wait. You said that was in Euclid, right? Let me just really triple check that. You're in Euclid? No. You're in Galaxy. Okay. Not a problem, because I put glyph portals in every galaxy I've been to. I'm just going to find it. You could look at Euclid, Hilbert. Euclid. Here we go. Glyph portal in Galaxy. Time to take a little ride. And that is the base that I put there. I suppose that's a whole other video I should probably I appreciate when you describe what you guys see. Oh, yeah. You know, absolutely. So now we are taking the sort of back way, the scenic route, to a glyph. Well, we're going to a glyph portal, and then we're going to take that route to get back to that sector, because I want to check this dude's base out. I really do. But I'm not going to give up that easily. Tenacious, rawr. No, tenacious. Alright, let me try to describe. So alright, I'll try to be a little more descriptive for you, my friend. I can certainly try to do that. Jumping through warp right now, as I await getting to my glyph portal base in Euclid, is where I'm going. And from there, I'm going to punch in the coordinates I just got from a screenshot that I just took of that base that I want to get to. Now, I didn't have my ship there, so I can't get the actual geo coordinates of it. I can only get to the right, maybe planet. I can get to the right planet. That's going to have to be good enough. And if there's a whole bunch of bases on that planet, then this might be a little difficult to find it. But doable, nonetheless. Alright, and this is actually what I'm talking about here. Like, I didn't intend to, but, let me get up so you can see this. I remember just doing this, so I'm just going to take a quick talk about this. This base here, apparently when you put a foundation underneath your base pieces, it does hold the terrain back, so that this terrain does not respawn in a couple months. And I built this base somewhat recently. And again, I'm really just trying to get to the glyph portal, so I'm not going to investigate my own base, because honestly, well, no, I'm going to just to save this. we just saw 4 really pretty, awesome bases. And here's my sort of junky, like basic utilitarian base. Um, Everything's powered by solar here, and the batteries are all, juicing stuff up. Actually, I've had this base for a while, because I haven't built a medium refiner in easily 6 months. Alright, anyway, but I don't need the portal. I put a save beacon in to see more batteries here. But I do almost the same thing every time. I use these like round rooms, and I put, all my basic things that I'll need in here: a trade terminal, portal, my base computer. So it's not a mystery to find all this stuff. And if the batteries are dead, people can just load up these biofuel refiners if they need to power up the portal to get out of here. So I was trying to design with other people in mind, at least a little bit. User-friendly sort of thing, all that. But we are going to engage this thing if I don't fry to death first. And then I have to load it up. Yep. I don't have the fastest fingers, so we're going to have to grin and bear it as I load this guy up and prepare to make the jump to hyperspeed. Wait, sorry, wrong world, wrong universe. But you know what I mean. So I do want to see that dude's base. And so right now I am loading in the resources needed to activate a glyph portal. So dihydrogen. This one's going to be cadmium, sort of that red special metal there. This one is any of the oxygen products: oxygen, carbon, and condensed carbon. Sodium in that one. Yeah, I'm going to start putting cobalt in here. Not that it really matters, because I think I have enough of everything. And indium in this one. And the last one, carbon. Pow. Alright, activated. Now I need to look on my phone so I can get the right address. This is what I was talking about if you need all 16 glyph portals to be able to activate and correctly use a glyph portal, so that you can do things like take snapshots or follow up with people who give you the addresses to different places. And I should probably do this a little bit quickly because I think I'm roasting inside of my exosuit here. But we're going to activate the portal. Yes, we are. Activate portal. Thank you. And since I'm blind, this might go a little slow. What the heck is that? That is a hot air balloon looking thing. Hot air balloon looking thing. That's this thing. It's the first time I've ever used one of those. These glyph portals have like these little images on them, and they're a little hard for me to see. And the motorcycle looking one, and the sunrise one, and the dinosaur looking one. I hope these, I'm not butchering these and they have wicked cool names. I have no idea. Alright, hold on. And the triangle guy, boom. And the butterfly guy, boom. The spiral galaxy, boom. The spider looking thing, that's way over here, bang. And 2 triangle looking things. 1, 2. Alright, I have just punched in the glyph portal address for that 5th base that we kept trying to get into. Oh, your kids like build up your bases for you? That's awesome. My kid actually got me into playing this game like 6 years ago or so. He's like, hey Dad, you should check out this game. It's right up your alley. And he was right. This is a great game. This is an absolute great game. So I'm going to go ahead and jump through the glyph portal. So now I'm in one of those like big long loading screens where you're like racing towards the light. And hopefully popping out in the right galaxy. And again, as I was saying, I hope that there's not too many player bases there, because that may make this very difficult to find it. But I should be able to locate it. Even if there's a lot of them, I should be able to locate it. Well, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? But hopefully there'll be some interesting features about this, because pretty much almost all of the bases that I've explored so far, there were interesting features. They were on paradise planets or exotic planets, or just in interesting scenarios. Like, again, one guy built a base on a floating island. It kind of looked like what's that animated movie there, the Flying Castle or something like that. Yeah, same guys who did what is it, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love that stuff. Oh, good stuff. If you guys haven't watched that, by the way, highly recommend. But anyway, continuing on. Yep, long load times. Playing on a last gen system on the PlayStation 4 here, so things aren't going super duper fast. But we're now arriving. Here we are. Arriving. And this is, I don't even know how to say that. Okay. Ropalosera? Ropalosera? Alright, well, we are on a glyph portal right on the edge of a huge cliff. Wow, that's a huge cliff. There's some two-legged or bipedal creatures around here. Nobody's attacking me, although he's getting kind of close and friendly. But I can feed these guys with creature pellets, so apparently there's a bunch of friendly critters on this here planet. And there are just mountains everywhere. Holy goodness. And there are settlements. Fat Panda has a settlement marker over there somewhere. Uh-oh, someone rolling up on me. I hear something. Alright, no. Let's keep looking here. I see player bases. So I'll start here. That was Fat Panda. What's this? Balach's base. B-A-L-A-T-C-H. Balach's base. 5 hours away. What do we got here? Zebo Moody's base. Nothing. Gotta remember the name of the guy who put this base up. Waves Settlement. Oh man. Wise King's base. Wise King. Hello. Who are you? And EBK13579. Well, hello there, sir. I'm not going to bother repeating that, but hello. Not find what I'm looking for here. But I haven't finished my full scan. Tycho Island, which is Copper 2's base, or Copper Squared's base. Interesting. Alright. Obviously the glyph portal. Yeah, what's this? Somebody left a message marker here. And clearly there's the base. Maybe that's the welcome. You're welcome. Y-O-U-R-E. I think you're supposed to be an apostrophe in there. Yeah, I'm a grammar Nazi. I can't help it. You know, grandmother was an English teacher, surrounded by retired English teachers. So, oh, there's your base computer hiding right over there. I'm assuming this is the actual base that we're looking for. Maybe I should not assume that. No, I don't think this is the base we're looking for. Holy smokes. It's on this planet somewhere. Somewhere. And I like this cool landing pad design. Is this that alternative one that looks kind of red? Don't know. I'm going to call my starship. So I'm going to have to look around a little bit. Pharaoh's? Was it Pharaoh? Yeah, Butterfly House. That's the base right there. That's the one we want. Alright. Excellent. The fates have chosen to show us the way. As I recall, it was this way. Butterfly House. Alright, friends, I guess we do get to check this thing out. Man, check out all the mountains here. Like crazy. And then there's water down at the base of them. It looks like reddish water. Wow. Alright. Here we go up into the wild blue yonder. And can we do it? Nope, not high enough. Gotta go a little higher. So I'm shooting up into the atmosphere. And then I look back down at the planet to the base I want, which I have highlighted. And it's pretty far away. So we engage the pulse drive and we skim along the atmosphere. And we go around to the other side of the planet. And here we go. We are now at Fjord's base. That's not the right one, but we're close. Where is it? Where is it? Must be another. Dump me out really quick too. I know I'm kind of flailing around here. Fjord's base. Near, where's the butterfly base? Actually look. So I'm kind of in low orbit here looking down and around the planet. Apparently it lost my track on the base I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I just came down a little too early out of orbit. I locked onto the wrong target and hit a base like a few miles away. But I can see the butterfly house marker and I'm zooming in on it now. I'm only about 5 seconds away. And there she is. Thank you, Pharaoh, for building the base. And I'm going to head and land at it and take a look around. This looks pretty excellent. So I get to see the base this time, not from the basement underneath, trapped in this sort of basement underneath the landing pad. But I see what he did here. Is he re-textured over the landing pad to make this look more like a balcony almost, which is pretty cool. And the only part of it that you can really tell is an actual landing pad from the surface view is the little terminal that's sticking up. And I'm here. That's cool. I like that. I'm going to have to try that on one of my bases. His base computer is hanging out around the corner over there, not even actually in the constructed area. So, or maybe it is in the constructed area. Maybe that's where that... No, it's not. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is cool. This is totally cool. So there's a building, and he used a lot of glass on it. It's kind of, it's got the big sort of gable-y roof, and it looks almost like a solarium with some red panels all around it. And it's built coming up out of the water. And it looks like he made some sort of a rope bridge to get over there. Here's the portal. Excellent. I like that he colorized everything really nicely in this. So reds, there's lots of reds in this. And a staircase, a stone staircase. This leads over to that. I'm going to look over from here. I'm going to have to remember to go over to that nice deck platform over there. Yep, and check it out. Freezing. Yeah, that's when like all the frost animations. Oh, I guess it's so cold that even with my environmental protections at full blast, it's still causing me to have like frozen screen sort of badness, which makes it a little hard to see everything here. So I'm guessing that for me to be able to see this the best, I need to go inside or wait until the storm passes, which is a shame because I really wanted to look at this. But alright, I'm sort of inside, and the frost has gone off of my visor. Oh, and it's back. Oh my goodness. So it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of interior space to this. I wish the storm would hurry up and pass. What is this? It looks like an exopad. Oh, it is. Like the roamer, I think. Am I underwater? I am. I'm partially underwater here. Or at least it's having me swim. No, stand. No, swim. No, stand. My goodness, the game seems pretty confused right now. Because this is the swimming animation. That's not a Nautilus. Because of the distortion on my screen, it's very difficult to see. So it's a Nomad. That's what it is, the Nomad. Interesting. Alright, alright. Weird. Just weird. Alright, is there anything to get into down here? And now I'm swimming. Now I'm standing, and now I'm swimming. I don't know. There's some staircases under here. Is that for show, or is that an actual way in? No, it's just... Oh, apparently if I... Strange, if I hide underneath the base, then my temperature restores and my HUD cleans up a little bit. Interesting. I really want that storm to go away so we can see this better. I'm just going to fly up onto the roof. Yes, yes, yes. Make the storm go away. Give me some temperatures so that I can actually see this better. Huh. That's an awning. Let's see if I can't get on the awning. Is there a way in here? Nope. There's another awning. Is there a way in here? There's definitely an inside to it. And there's a staircase going down. Let's check it out. Alright. It's kind of Spartan on the inside. There's not really a whole lot of features. I'd say the other bases had more sort of artistic license taken, meaning that they were putting in different things like this. Banners that are floating in the wind. Don't get me wrong. So I think they were just really focusing more on the outside of the base. That's what it seems like to me. And that's okay. I'm just happy they built it. I'm glad that it got spun up so that we can come and see it. So, it's on the community page. But apparently the only way to really get to it is to actually fly to the sector, not take the portal from the Space Anomaly, which seems to glitch me into the basement of this place every time. Alright, what do we got here? Balcony? Oh, that's neat. I like the way they did that, though. I mean, visually, that's very impressive. So, I'm guessing that's water down there? I don't know if I can jump off of here. Okay, yes, because I heard a splash. There we go. This was built right out of the floor of the river, lake, whatever this is. Fjord. Interesting planet, though. And now I can see a little bit better. Alright. Oh, it's funny. Like when you're outside and you look in, you can see it quite well. Apparently my light doesn't like to work when I go inside. Go figure. No, there's definitely some cool details in here, though. There's sort of a red and white design. Staircase, all the rafters are red. That's cool. And that weird sort of half underwater sort of thing. I would have thought they would have put an Nautilian launch in there or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this is a big enough body of water where the Nautilian can actually do anything here. I have found that, like as I was saying before, that if you put your submarine basically into water, if it's in a lake, not really a big ocean level thing, and it's not super deep, I don't think that you're going to find that the scanners are going to pick up anything. And I have mine boosted up, but that's not really super duper important right now. But let's see here. I think it's time to pack up shop and head back over to Galaxy 18. Because I have successfully been to all 5 of those player bases featured through the Space Anomaly. All of which are excellent, this being the last of them. Oh, you know what? This staircase. Ah, there, I fell! Oops. Come on, get me over there. There we go. And it has that sort of Greek architecture kind of look to it. You know, that ancient Greece almost kind of thing. Even like the little details in here. Like, that's really neat. And then, of course, this big iron handle here, which, kind of dates it a little differently, but I do like this design. This is nice. Now that it's not blazing, or I should say freezing cold, I can come in here and look at this a little better. Glyph portal, helpful. Very helpful. I'm glad it works. There's my ship. Just out of curiosity. So this is somehow running off of batteries, I'm guessing, because there's no power hotspots nearby. The only thing is that there is a gas hotspot somewhere nearby over that way. But, that's not why we're here. Anyway, so I think the easiest thing for me to do at this point is to jump into the Glyph portal and just cruise back out to that tempo base that I put way out there in the newest galaxy that I just got to tonight, which was cool. Where are you? Temporary base, the farmer. That's where I want to be. That's Esdorejang Galaxy. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sure I'm not. I always completely butcher these things. A little bit of dyslexia, so reading for me tends to be sort of like a Dr. Seuss game or a book, Woohoo! But anyway, this is where I wanted to end up tonight, because I was just super duper happy about that. And I'm going to bring you guys back to this exotic planet that the player found, and it's just absolutely amazing. And I chose to want to set up a base here, so I'm going to do that, hang out with you cats for a little bit longer. And again, if you guys have any questions about anything about the game, I might be able to help you out. I'm not sure I know everything, but if you do have any questions, that would be cool. Might spawn some ideas for a new video. You never know. Never know. But I'm really glad that today I was able to do this, because again, this is one of those things that I've been playing for like 6 years, and I've seen it there for a bunch of time, and I just haven't bothered to go to other players' featured bases. I have certainly stopped at a bunch of player bases along the way, like when you do the Sunrise hack code, and you could, getting to like the galactic core areas where there's a high concentration of player bases, especially in the Euclid galaxy. I recently read a statistic saying that something like 72% of the players are playing in Euclid, and so I'm guessing that the 28% of the rest of everybody are out and amongst the stars. And what they had said that the 3rd galaxy and the 10th galaxy were something special, at least that there was a fair amount of players that were there to playing in those galaxies, but there was still like 2, 3, 4%, something like that, that they just didn't account for. And that 2, 3, 4% are all those pioneers getting out and going to different galaxies and all that. So, as we recall, Luna Paradiso system, discovered by Maximus 88. And this is a crazy awesome looking planet. Like, look at the size of these trees, they're ginormous. One of the features of exotic planets and exotic biomes, and there are many features, and I'm not going to rattle them all off because there's more than I remember, but is megafauna, meaning that this is an exotic biome, and it's rare to find it when you're going to have things like the trees are like abnormally big, or the rocks, or it's harder to notice that, but it does count. And then also super huge critters. Now maybe this planet has super huge critters. I mean, that's pretty big, but it's not super huge. But the trees are, and that's just amazing. All right, but we're at our new base here, and let's see. Let me think about this for a second. Oh, look, and there's my freighter up in the sky. Cool. You know what? That's a scoop. Sorry, you're going to see a bit of a blip for a second there. It might be even a bit of a... Yep, there it is. Go to photo mode. Take a picture. And again, this is going to black out for a second. Sorry about that, fellers. Screenshot, take it, and back into the game. There we go. Back out of that. That's a cool shot. So hopefully I'm back, and hopefully you didn't miss any of that, because I didn't say anything important there other than, wow, that looks like a really cool screenshot. Love it. But I want to put up a base here. But you know what? It would be kind of cool to find out if there is any kind of a special ship that pops in this sector. And this tower here, I've seen something like this before. I'm just going to go ahead and flap the top of it for a very specific reason. Oh, shoot. Of course, I couldn't hit the blind side of a barn if I tried. I don't like flying in third person, that's part of it. Alright, let's look at this again. Where are you? There you are. Alright, so jetpack up. Look down while we're doing it and land on this bad boy. There we go. Now, up here, we can see all of the landing pads. Here, man, look at the size of these trees. They're huge. Exotic planet. There's some big old critters over there. What are you? Biological entity. Elderly, asymmetric, highly observant, tall, eats tall grasses. 220 kilograms. It's kind of big. Yeah, interesting. All right, I just heard something land. What's that? Abstract Birth. Solar ship, A-class, 29. Interesting. Now, I'm not going to hang out and do this too long, because this is something that I could end up doing for hours. I'd end up falling asleep in my chair here. I'm looking for ships, and then out like a light. But I'm standing on top of a trading outpost, sort of rotating around, looking at the landing pads to see if anything cool lands here. And an interesting note is I've done this sort of thing before, and realistically, if there is some sort of a super rare that pops here, you probably are going to find it if you leave and come back. It's just the way of things. Alright, but I have a base to build, so I'm just going to kind of quickly poke at that. Because really, it's not too hard to build these. Hopefully I have everything I need. I do have a bunch of stuff on me, which is super helpful. And I'm going to pop down here. Ow. Probably should have used my jetpack a little bit. And I'm going to just kind of jam that in right there, so that I don't have to take up a landing pad with my spaceship. So I'll bring my spaceship over there. And now, I really do love building bases, but every time I get started, I really need to make sure that there's power. Power's a big one. I mean, I could build a couple solar panels and probably take care of it that way, because the only thing I'm really going to build here would be a teleporter or portal. What just bit me? Alright, so let's do that and call it a day. We'll keep this one super simple. Don't think we need to build shelter or anything like that, so let's just pop a base terminal module right up here. Oh, you're not going to let me build it? Why? Why can't I build you? There we go. It took a minute for it to get its bearings straight there, I guess. Alright, so then we're going to need a little bit of power. To do that, I could just go plop down an electromagnetic generator on that power source, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that's just easy peasy. It takes a little more time. But when you're setting up a base, I find that if there's any resources that are kind of near it, it might be worth doing. So, like for example, here there's an electromagnetic hotspot within 181 clicks of here. So that's not very far at all. I can get there pretty quick, run power back here, so I'll have pretty much unlimited power at this base if I want to grow it, which I'm not probably going to grow it. There's also a mineral survey, a C-class mineral survey, about 317 units, feet, whatever the measurement is, that way. And there's no gas hotspot nearby. Alright, well, shoot, let's go ahead and go for the power first, because that's one way to set up a base. And you never know, it gives me a chance to kind of get out, stretch my legs a little bit. I usually do this sort of stuff when I'm streaming, so. But part of this game is building bases, as you well know. And so it's good to have them. And again, I'm right now in the 18th galaxy on a exotic planet. And there's all kinds of critters here. Like what this thing is, I do not know. How would you even describe that? Looks like a large, thick pair of legs wearing a haversack over its butt, bent over with goat horns and a turtle face. And interestingly, there's a baby one nearby too. Did I overrun it? There we go. I'm going to go about 40 feet, meters, whatever the measurement is, units this way. I should be just about right on top of it. Probably overshot it. I did. Too busy talking. Can't help myself. Alright, here we go. So now we're on a B-class electromagnetic power source. Bang. Hotspot discovered. Excellent. Well, this is where you go ahead and you build your electromagnetic generator. Maybe even a couple of them. Looks like I can build 18 of them, so I'm probably a little ahead of the game. So I'm just going to build 3, because I find that that's plenty good when I don't have... plenty good is an understatement. This is overkill. Totally overkill. But then you have to wire them up. No, not that. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So it's on PlayStation, it's right trigger. And then you hit it again so you can extend that power line over to the next one. Excellent. Now these guys, you don't have to do anything else to. They're just going to go ahead and suck up and create power. And that's great. So let's aim for our base and our ship, and let's run over to it, holding this power line that are running across the ground. Available to build 1? Wait a minute. Why can I only build 1? What don't I have? Now, I might not be able to run this all the way to my base. There is a limit to this. And I'm guessing that I have already exceeded that limit. So, alright. Let's drop the end of it just right here, because it'll let me. Will it let me build another? It will. Okay. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and fly up onto the landing pad that I built on top of those 3 cylindrical, like smokestacky looking things. We're just going to bring our main power right out to our portal. And I can't build it because I'm too close to my starship. What a pain in the butt. Alright. Okay. So let's move our starship off of there for now. Use my jetpack so I don't land on my face or break a leg. And then go back into build, go back into electrical wiring, and hopefully find the end of the thing that I just let go of. Oh my gosh. Where are you, power thingy? There you are. That's my highly technical term for these things. Power thingy. Yeah, interesting point. Yeah, solar panels do work when they're buried. They work underwater, and they work when they're in a completely darkened and enclosed space too. I just think it's kind of funny. So I don't think that the game recognizes that their position, or maybe that's cool. I don't know. But I was a little blown away when I was building an underwater base, and I had to power it with solar panels, and I just put them all underwater. It's like, hey, that's cool. Yay! Alright, now we have brought power in, and that'll be our power conduit into the base, and we have our portal up and running. Now, one thing I don't like is I don't like having all those the wires showing. That's just kind of junky. So I like putting this thing in the electrical cloaking unit. If you build one of these bad guys, I'm going to put him on the back over here. Make him look like a decoration. It basically turns all of your power cables invisible, so we no longer see that big run coming in from my electromagnetic generators over there. Helpful. Useful. Well, visual. It's really all visual mechanic. Like I've built bases and I've had wires crisscrossing all over everything, and all the pipe connectors between your storage units and your mining resources, and it just gets kind of messy looking. Is what it is. Alright, so cruising along here. Wow, I actually have 8 people watching right now? No kidding. Hello, 8 people. Hello, everybody. And to all of you here that I know that you're here, you Thunder, Andy, Blind Richie. Hello, guys, and welcome aboard. I can't believe that people are actually watching my streams. How cool is that? Alright, so just a couple more pieces just to put in here, just to complete sort of what I consider to be the basic base, not to be redundant or repetitive. We'll put up the base. I do like to put in one of these safe beacons, but it does jumble up being able to see the base from space. So you'll see a little star icon that signifies that somebody put a save beacon there, and that will be the thing that overlays instead of the base name. So I'll just put a save point in there because that guy isn't gonna be visible from space, and it's just useful to have these because, well, you know, save early, save often. Helpful to have them. But yeah, I really could have gotten away with just using solar panels here, but you know, the main point is that when you come to these trading outposts, I find these to be perfectly valid places to build bases. Rhyming not intended, but there it is. And again, usually they will have some sort of a perch you can kind of get up onto. I just barely made it, where you can sit back and, you know, drink a cup of coffee or whatever and just sort of spin around and wait for ships to land. Although if there is a rare in the system, you're most likely to see it if you leave and come back. And I believe flying back works the best, not taking the portals to get there. But that's sort of a story for a different time. But this sort of style of design here, I noticed when I was hunting for guppies, that a lot, oh, I can see my shadow, look at that, that's cool. When I was hunting for guppies, that you ended up sometimes, at least for the red guppy, the first one I found it by returning to the place where I built the base. And the second time I went there, I had to wait like 3 hours, and I think I even fell asleep. You know, one of those like falling asleep in the chair kind of things. And when I woke up, literally there was one right in front of me. Like, yeah. So I got it, and I put that one into my squadrons. Now there's an interesting color scheme here, and that's a real tough one for me to see. But that looks like gray, and maybe some kind of turquoise color. I'm guessing. I do have trouble seeing certain colors, so it's the way of things. But apologize if I'm inaccurate there. What's that? Oh, that's a shuttle style B-class 3323. Again, don't want to spend too much time just spinning around here. It's almost worth it to leave and come back. And there's no, whoa! Do you guys know what just happened? That dude took off and knocked me off of the top of the perch. I just got hit by a spaceship. Hey, that's a hit and run, buddy. Can't do that crap. Yeah, so there we go. So I am in the 18th galaxy. I have put myself a base that I can get back to, which is fantastic. Here are the coordinates if you happen to get to this base. And we hover over a darker color so you can contrast it there. There's the glyph portal address in the lower left hand corner if this is someplace that you would be interested in coming and building a base. Many others have, and there are also many of the settlements here as well. Now for hoo-has, let me just get back up into space. I'm going to card my starship. Indeed. And before I do that, I want to one last sort of bit of business, and that is that I think I left my base computer down here on the ground somewhere. Why am I taking damage? Is it hazard? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I don't know if this is a sort of a basic thing, but if you go into build mode and then you PlayStation, you hit the square. Come on. Using into a separate mode, we have some other controls here. And this is where you can pick up stuff and move it around, like if you want to edit your base. You can certainly do it this way. Now, I'm going to probably need to have to do a couple of jumps to get up there because my jetpack, all the techs are all roasted, so I haven't fixed them yet. Look, I made it. Ate it in the first try. Yay, okay. Alright, let's drop this base right here. Poof. Now, just as an interesting point, I don't know if you guys know this, you probably do, and I'm probably just speaking to the choir, but this is also the menu level that you want to come into if you want to delete stuff in your base too. And I had troubles remembering that from time to time. So, but if you notice, as I'm hovering over something that I've constructed, the L2 trigger will delete it. Not that I'm going to, but it can. That's super helpful when sort of building bases and ending them. I really should do a video on building bases. Something I have done a tremendous amount. So back in the day, before the game was awesome, I guess is what they YouTubers have said about it. I don't know, it's pretty awesome. It's always been pretty awesome, but it's always been very good for building bases on weird, crazy worlds, and everything's only gotten better in the last 6 years, making this game highly, highly enjoyable. And of course, the community around it, because the players, I think, are what make it. Now, I don't know if anybody's noticed this. I think we were talking a little bit about this last night, but I do want to speak to it just a touch and to say that the community around No Man's Sky is just excellent. The people are excellent. I have never run into anybody who's been super hostile or tried to kill me. It's like the sort of reverse opposite of what GTA 5 is kind of like, right? You spawn, you die. And so I really find that this game is super satisfying for those reasons, on top of every other reason, being able to build stuff, explore stuff, do stuff. But having that community base, which now that I'm streaming live out of it, I want to find ways to engage that more. Because I think it's interesting. Like tonight, okay, I just went around to 5 people's bases that are showcased that anybody can go to. And it was just cool to go check them out. And even though I had some troubles at one of them, we found a way around it. And I like that the game does that. And I also caught wind, and I can't believe I've never heard about this before, but apparently there is some community where they will get together, and I mean, like, I saw photos of like 40 different travelers, like, all piled together in a sort of a group shot on a planet somewhere, and I was like, man, that is so cool. So I'm going to start putting my ears out, my feelers out to that, because it would be super cool to dial into one of those events and just like, okay, everybody's meeting on this planet at these coordinates at this time. Like, that's cool. Go in there live and broadcast from it. I'm sure like a lot of people would be broadcasting from that. That would just be super excellent. But anyway, all right, my friends, I think I'm going to go ahead and start to wrap this up. It's been an absolutely fun night, but I've accomplished my goals. I have checked out the featured bases. I have bonus goal. I managed to get to a galaxy number 18, which I can't pronounce, but boy, oh boy, is it cool. And find this absolutely awesome exotic planet here with the sort of mega fauna, mega flora, whatever it is. Super big trees. And I think I'm probably going to hang out here for a little bit, maybe until next week, and build up my base a little bit better, get the glyph portal going, all that sort of stuff. And, get a little comfy and make it home. Because this is a super, super cool planet. I highly recommend that if you guys are going to be base jumping, go to the Anomaly and jump to this guy's. Yeah, right? Oh, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely a cool planet. I mean, look at this. It's like neat. Like a lot of the planets are far more barren. And you, Thunder, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you guys who are coming out here and you're watching this with me and hanging out with me on a Thursday night. It's super fun, and I every time I do it afterwards, I'm sitting back, I'm just saying, like, man, this is just super cool. It's like, this is a fun thing to do. I get to play a game I enjoy, and I get to hang out with people that are cool and talk about it. And yeah, it's just fantastic. But yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for tonight. It's past my bedtime. Not really, but again, thank you all for joining, and I will be back definitely next Wednesday. For the next few months. I'm pretty quick about that. I'll just have one grind session. I'll probably have the base here all finished up. But now that I've just sort of closing comments on this one, now that I've sort of taken a look at what some of these other players are doing visually for these bases, which is so far out of my box or out of my wheelhouse for what I do for bases, that I think it will be fun. Maybe I will take a little bit of time to try to build up a base that is visually a little bit more Interesting. But anyway, Richie, have a great night, man. Thank you for joining, and thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next Wednesday. I'll be going live again, probably next Thursday as well, and anywhere in between. I hope you all fly safe, and as always, have a very good night, my friends. Thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you all and see you all soon. And then, Jane, how do you stop this crazy thing?